Hello everyone. My name is Aniket Purkayastha. I am a third year undergraduate pursuing computer science engineering from Bennett University, Greater Noida. And today I am here to enlighten on the topic Bluetooth Low Energy. You must have heard about Bluetooth, isn't it? I will be surprised if you haven't. Most of the electronic devices we use today are Bluetooth enabled. As any other widespread technology, Bluetooth has a massive impact on both the society and users. It has changed the way we as a society communicate with each other. However, like any other technology, Bluetooth has also evolved with the growing advancements, thus paving the way for Bluetooth Low Energy. Before directly jumping over to Bluetooth Low Energy, it is very important to know what is Bluetooth, how does it work, and what makes it so popular. Bluetooth is a wireless technology that uses low energy radio waves to send wireless data between Bluetooth enabled devices. Bluetooth can work between any two Bluetooth enabled devices and does not require additional network equipment such as routers or modems, making it a popular choice for sending data between mobile electronics over close ranges. At the same time, Bluetooth can also work over a maximum distance of 164 feet between the devices. What is Bluetooth Low Energy? Bluetooth Low Energy was introduced in the 4.0 version of the Bluetooth specification in 2010. BLE is a low-power wireless technology used for connecting devices with each other. Bluetooth Low Energy is especially designed for very low power consumption. It operates in the 2.4 GHz ISM band and is targeted towards applications that need to consume low power. Now the question arises, is BLE and Bluetooth Classic the same? The simple answer is no. The original Bluetooth that was defined in the versions before 2010 is actually referred to as Bluetooth Classic. BLE was not an upgrade to the original Bluetooth, that is Bluetooth Classic, but rather it's a new technology that utilizes the Bluetooth brand but focuses on the Internet of Things applications, where very small amounts of data are transferred at lower speeds. But we have to remember that there is a huge difference between Bluetooth Classic and Bluetooth Low Energy in terms of technical specification, implementation, and the types of applications they are each suitable for. Now let's have a look into a few of the main differences between BLE and Bluetooth Classic. Bluetooth Low Energy is mainly used for sensor data, control of devices, and low bandwidth applications. On the other hand, Bluetooth Classic is mainly used for streaming applications such as audio streaming and file transfers. BLE uses low power consumption and low duty data cycles. On the other hand, Bluetooth Classic is not optimized for low power and also has a higher data rate. BLE generally operates over 40 radio frequency channels, while Bluetooth Classic operates over 79 radio frequency channels. Bluetooth Low Energy connections are much quicker, and discovery occurs on every 3 channels. On the other hand, Bluetooth Classic discovery on 32 channels, leading to slower connections. Let's have a look some of the benefits of BLE. Number one is lower power consumption when compared to other low power technology. BLE achieves the optimized and low power consumption by keeping the radio off as much as possible and sending small amounts of data at low transfer speeds. No cost to access the official specification documents. With most of the other wireless protocols and technologies, we would have to be a member of the official group or consortium for that technology in order to access the specification, which is not in this case, where all the official documents for BLE is available for free. Next is lower cost of modules and chipsets when compared to other similar technologies. Last but not the least is its existence in most of the modern smartphones in the market, which makes Bluetooth Low Energy more accessible as compared to other wireless technologies. Let's have a look in few limitations of BLE. Bluetooth Low Energy cannot be used for higher data rates as offered by Wi-Fi and cellular technologies. It supports 1 megabyte per second and 2 megabyte per second data rates. As Bluetooth Low Energy sends information in the form of short packets, large amount of data cannot be sent to your mobile apps. BLE cannot be used for long distance wireless communications, unlike cellular and Wi-Fi devices. It can support only up to 200 meters in line of sight. BLE is also open to interceptions and attacks due to wireless transmission and reception. Now, what is GAP? GAP stands for Generic Access Profile. It provides a framework that defines how a BLE devices should interact with each other. GAP includes roles of BLE devices, advertisements, that includes broadcasting, discovery, advertisement parameters, and advertisement data. Connection establishment, which includes initiating connections, accepting connections, and also the connection parameters. And the last is security. There are four different types of roles for a Bluetooth Low Energy device. One is broadcaster. That is a device that sends out advertisements and does not receive packets or allow connections from others. Next is an observer. Observer is a device that listens to others sending out advertising packets but does not initiate a connection with the advertising device. Third is central. Central is a device that discovers and listens to other devices and are advertising. A central also has the capability of connecting to an advertising device. The last is peripheral. Peripheral is a device that advertises and accepts connections from the central devices. Coming to the modes in BLE. Generally, there are two modes in BLE. Number one is advertising. Number two is connections. In the advertising state, a device sends out packets containing useful data for others to receive and process. The packets are sent at a fixed interval defining as the advertising interval. There are 40 radio frequency channels in BLE, each separated by 2 MHz. Three of these channels are called the primary advertising channels, while the remaining 37 channels are used for secondary advertisements and for data packet transfer during a connection. Connections are a way to establish persistent data communication that is synchronized and also allows data to be exchanged between two devices. Connections allow a bidirectional data transfer between the devices. Once a connection is established, the central device becomes the master and the peripheral device becomes the slave. Now let us discuss one of the most common application of Bluetooth Low Energy, that is asset tracking. What is asset tracking? Asset tracking refers to the method of tracking physical assets. Technologies like Bluetooth Low Energy, RFID, Wi-Fi, NFC, and ultra-wideband UWB can set up a robust and precise indoor tracking system for the assets. Asset tracking provides valuable high-level insight into the performance of your business's physical spaces, including the office, warehouse, and the storage. Why Bluetooth Low Energy is used in asset tracking? By using conventional approaches in construction, it can be very difficult to keep track of where the equipment is located on site, how much it is being used, and how worn out it is. Therefore, the management of these assets can be time consuming, reactive rather than proactive, and prone to errors, which will all negatively affect the company's bottom line. This is where Bluetooth Low Energy asset tracking comes to the rescue. Generally, there are three main components of BLE asset tracking: BLE tag, a Bluetooth Low Energy reader, and a tracking platform. BLE tags are basically the BLE beacons that are battery powered hardware transmitters and transmit a small amount of data in a short range, consuming much less power. These BLE beacons transfer small amount of data at regular intervals. Next is a BLE reader. Like all other readers, the BLE reader also receives data from BLE tags or beacons and reports the location of assets to the tracking platform so that the same statistics can be reflected in the user end. The BLE reader updates about what the reader monitors on the entry and exit of the assets and provides the real-time tracking information. Next is a tracking platform. The tracking platform or application is used for asset tracking. The reader sends and displays the information on the asset management software. The user can report on the assets through this platform or application. It tells the exact location of the business assets. Now let's see how BLE asset tracking works. First, the BLE tags are attached to the assets, equipment, vehicles, or people. The BLE receivers or the beacons are installed throughout the premises. Once done, the BLE beacon data is gathered and sent to the cloud server using WebSocket, HTTP, or MQTT implementation. Information of the asset and their location and movement is displayed on the customized web interface. Let's have a look on few of the benefits of using Bluetooth Low Energy for asset tracking. Low cost and high return of investment. Easy to implement. Real-time tracking mechanism. Use of low power consumption. Improvement in the security. High coverage range and broadcast capacity. Fast speed of data transfer, and last but not the least, minimal battery drain. Apart from asset tracking, BLE can also be used in few other applications. For example, BLE technology can be used for location tracking. It can be used for communicators, in agriculture, also in home automation systems and BLE technology for sports. So thank you everyone. This was all from my side. I hope you all liked the video and I was able to impart few insightful learnings of Bluetooth Low Energy through this video.